The smell of bacon first thing in the morning is very therapeutic for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's from waking up on the days my dad would be home from road trips to a full buffet-style breakfast. It never failed. If he was home, we were eating big, and I loved it. I loved all six of us around the table. I loved the laughter, I loved the teasing and fighting between siblings, but most of all, I loved the little touches my mom and dad would make. Most kids are grossed out by their parents loving each other, but I wasn't. It made me believe that every queen can find her king. Boy, oh boy, did my daddy raise the bar when it comes to men for me. Or maybe it was my mom. She was very insistent that I never settle for anything except a man who loves me completely. All of me, even the weird parts. I separate the bacon, throwing some on a tray before moving the pretty intact pieces onto some paper towel to dry out. My brothers would be horrified if they were here to watch me candy the bacon, since they absolutely hate savory sweet flavors. But I love it. I then take the pan, measuring out how much bacon grease I need before setting that to the side. I blow away a piece of hair that has escaped out of my ponytail and start the batter. I know I'm supposed to measure the bourbon my Aunt Audrey got onto me last time, but I feel the Lord knows how much the cupcake needs. With a grin, I mix everything together in the mixer, crumbling pieces of bacon into the batter as it's starting to become one. It's so cool to watch, and I enjoy it immensely. Once everything is mixed well, I take the bowl and scoop the batter in 2 little cups. 30 of them. I throw those into the oven before starting on the frosting. My favorite flavor is maple, and I might be heavy-handed with the extract, but I know it's gonna taste incredible. As it mixes, I start the candied bacon and check on my bourbon-soaked pecans. I'll do 20 with the nuts and 10 without for my non-alcoholic folks. The bourbon and the cupcake batter cooks off, so I'm glad I don't have to keep those straight, too. After throwing everything into the blast chiller, I sit on my stool while I wait for the cupcakes to bake. I bring my heels up onto the highest foot rail so I can lean on them as I check the cameras at the house to make sure everyone is still asleep. When my older brothers, Aiden and Asher, lived at the house, it was hell, since they were early risers. I had to come up with the lie that I was working out. And in my opinion, cupcake making could very well be a workout. I squat to get the cupcakes out of the oven, I sweat like mad, and I lift heavy pans. Problem is, I ruin the workout when I stuff my mouth with my creations. Before I can check my Instagram, I hear the oven bell ring, so I move the cupcakes to the cooling area. I then clean because I'm a neat freak, and I make sure everything is ready for decorating. My favorite part. I get my piping bag ready just as the side door opens, and my aunt comes in while pulling her hair up into a high bun. As always, her grin is bright and happy, and it gives me that fuzzy feeling. I love my Aunt Audrey. She is so cool and such a free spirit,